All right. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to Holland Oats here in Europa Universalis 5. Let me make sure everything is working here. Hello, me. Hey, right back at you, buddy. All right. We seem to be okay. Uh, all right. Let's see what we got going on here. Uh, Hey, Maximilian, what's up? How are you? I was never back. Oh, yeah, chat is tiny now. So apologies for this morning's stream. I had a whole adventure today of trying to figure out what it was, and I came to find out my problem was my streaming software, Stream Elements. Or, not Stream Elements, Streamlabs. So we're trying a new streaming software now. And so we're I'm trying out this Meld Studio. I was going to go with just OBS, but I figured we'll give Meld Studio a try here. So here's to hoping we don't have the same disconnections from before, because now we have a different streaming software. So we'll see how this goes. I was about to go to bed, and I will. It's 3 a.m. Oh, okay. Well, thanks for stopping in to say hi, my friend. Good to see you. This week was odd. I've never following the war 24/7. Yeah. Yeah, it's just been very upsetting. Incredibly upsetting. But we're back here. We're back with this. Here we are. We're ready to go. We're doing this. Actually, I just want to see how it sounds on YouTube here. Okay. We're okay. We're okay. After the morning of a million technical problems, I'm just like, I have like PTSD now. So I'm like, and now I have a new streaming software. I've been using Streamlabs since the very first day I started streaming about a little over a year ago. So this is brand new ground for me. But it seems to be okay. It seems to be okay. So I think we can continue. You probably don't want to talk about it. You didn't seem excited last night. Yeah, excited is not the word I would use. It makes me furious and upset, and like everything else that's happening in my country right now. But this kind of I didn't think we'd get to this level of villainy. What are you using now? So I'm using this new one called Meld Studio. It seems to be a little bit easier in terms of everything that it has integrated into it. But I still might look into just straight up OBS, but we shall see. Meld. M-E-L-D. Meld Studio. So we'll see. Yeah, there you go. You got it. Because it seems to be not a lot of things are very easy to multi-stream, which Streamlabs was very good at, other than the fact that it kept disconnecting the stream. But we're back here. Okay, so where are we in the run here? So we're in the midst of war with Frisia. We're going to try to make them a vassal. We had a good casus belli because they basically got in trouble with the church. So we're doing that. What are we building? We're not really building anything right now. Let's take a look at how our logging camps are doing here. Or lumber mills, sorry. Vicky 3 terms there. So those are going up. The price of lumber has gotten significantly better since we started, even though it's still over the base price here. So we can start looking at other things. Let's take a look at the Bruges market. We want things now that'll just make us money. So fine cloth. We're kind of over on. Let's see how this one is doing. Yeah, see, it's still very profitable. Yeah. Twice over? Wait, what do you mean twice over? Um, the wood. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, the wood. Yeah, because wood is awful in the Bruges market. Though it looks like with the 1.1 update, it's not as bad. Not as bad. So, do we want to build another level of this? Is it fully hired? It is. Alright, so let's go with another one here. Ooh, actually, we'll wait, because it's going to basically break the bank here. Alright, so let's unpause. Let's get this going. I have a traumatic experience with Holland. Yeah, played exceptionally good twice. England attacked me over Zealand. Yeah. Oh, we got rowdy. Okay. That seems to be what has happened in the past. So I'm wondering what the 1.1 update will bring here. In the 1.1 beta, I was able to get an alliance with England, and we're actually on the verge of it. Oh, let's pause. We got that. We actually could get an alliance with England right now if we weren't at war. So once the war ends, it seems like we'll be able to get an alliance with England, which will help us in case France comes after us. Because I find generally with these Holland runs, either England or France is going to attack you, one of them. So we're trying to mitigate that as much as we can. Alright, so let's move over here now. And then, I suppose we could split that army up and then take all the other small places. Oh, show again the acceptance threshold? Yeah, let me read through this and I'll show it. Count Guillaume IV de Vesnes has to employ many methods to keep the unruly Adele in line. One of the most common is cold hard cash. We already grant them a pension in exchange for relinquishing certain rights. However, their leaders now claim that we are not paying them enough and are demanding their pensions rise if they are to continue to support the Count. We actually could use a little bit more. Well, actually, we're at 44 now. We were much lower earlier. Yeah, but I don't want to go back down to 10, and we can afford the 18. Luckily, I didn't build that Tailor's Guild there. So, yeah, the threshold here, we're at negative 87, but that's because we're getting negative 100 for being at war. So when the war ends, we'll be in the positive, and they'll accept the alliance. And we have a diplomat to do it with. So EU4. Oh, was that a part of EU4 there? Oh, okay. There we go. That was quick. All right. So we don't need to split these guys up. Oh wait, that's already going. So we'll go here. No, those are all going. Naval engineer. Very nice. Alright, so you go over here. Oh, they're already doing that. Improve relations, royal marriage alliance. Ah, yeah. Oh, hey! Zombie Burner! Thank you for the raid! Hello, hello, hello! How are you? Welcome, welcome, everybody! Thank you for joining. Caught us right at the beginning of the session here. Oh my god. I'm sitting here like yelling. I just realized that my headphones turned up incredibly high. So we are about to end this war with Frisia. So welcome in, everybody. Hey, Mauricio, what's up, what's up? How's the new series going? Going well so far. Well, I'm going to knock on wood here. But we're about to end this war. We're at 100 war score here. We want to vassalize Frisia here. How's the new update? New update is really good so far. Played through all the beta patches, and now very excited that the official 1.1 release is out. And so far so good. Though you can see we're still fairly early. It's only 13:43. How are you? Were you playing EU5 or were you playing something else when you came in? So we're going to do Frisia becomes a vassal. I'll go to sleep, and there won't be episode 3. England or France will come for him, like it came for me. Unless they fix it, then I will play it again. I think it might be fixed. It might be fixed, but we'll see. You can check in. You can check in the morning and watch the VOD and see what happened to us. So how much money can we get off these guys? So we can get that. No, we don't want to do that. I was playing The Life and Suffering of Prince Jerian. It's a visual novel, whose playtest is open to everyone right now. Oh, I love it. I love a good visual novel. That sounds awesome. I'm going to take note of that one if it's open for everybody right now. Very cool. How are you liking it? How's it going? This is going to be until the end of the game series or just a few centuries? I mean, I would like to go a full session. We're going after the achievement. The achievement is to form the Netherlands. So we're going to do that and get that achievement. And then from there, we'll see where we are. But, you know, it takes a long time to finish a run of these. Yeah, look at this. We're going to, like, take a lot from them here. Alright, so we'll take this. So we got... Yeah, they become a vassal and all that stuff. Alright. And now we got this new end of war stats here. I've enjoyed it. It's a spin-off, and I really love the first one. Oh, very cool. Okay. The Life and Suffering of Prince Jerian. I'm going to look that up. That sounds cool. I like visual novels and gaming. Okay. So we're near the end of the month, so we'll get the month tick. Let's bring the levies back down. Same thing with the naval levies. And we'll send the navy back over here. Oh yeah, rebellious subjects. So we should also improve relations here. And now that the war is over, can we get our alliance with England? Oh, Holland is likely a target of a coalition. What if we profess trust? Although now we need now we need more diplomatic spending. Alright. But we should get some income here at the turn of the month from our new subject. Construction speed, excellent. Alright, so we didn't get that much. What kind of income are we getting from them? 0.07. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Good thing we took war reparations. I mean, very well also might be we're not getting along because we just kind of like took all their money. There's probably that. Okay, though. Not bad. Alright, alright. Disloyal subjects. Yeah. That'll go down. That'll go down over time. Alright, how are we doing here? So we're not building anything yet. So let's... Oh, what do we got going on here? Do we have expensive stuff? Is that why this... Lumber. Is lumber back to being super expensive? So the target price, it's going to 203. So, I mean, honestly, we could actually just use more lumber. This will be the last one we can build. So we can only go up to a level 4. Oh, although, you know, I'm building this, but we're only halfway hired in it. Well. Oh no. Oh man. Now we can get the alliance, but we don't... we don't have the diplomat. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Let's increase the diplomatic spending, because we're about to be the target of a coalition. I want to get to this one diplomat as quickly as we can. Which values we going this time? Same as always with this new version? Kinda, yeah. I think so. We're gonna go with, I mean, capital economy still seems to be the way. And we're heavily into traditional economy. Now, I suppose, for the start of the game here, I don't mind being on decentralization as much. This plus 18 loyalty of subjects, not so bad for right now. And the estate satisfaction equilibrium, but I mean, eventually I want to be on centralization here. I mean, we could really use the crown power, but the loyalty right now is kind of nice. We actually are level with the Adele, which is good. Hey, Jack, what's up, what's up? Am I like crazy, or is the stream brighter? Maybe I'm going insane. No, you are not crazy, my friend. So I found out my issues this morning was Streamlabs. Outer signal sneaks in quietly from the shadows unnoticed. Ham doesn't realize he's there, but he hears a voice whisper out of the darkness. You got this. What an entrance. That's an entrance. That's an entrance. An entrance of positivity. How are you, my friend? Yeah, Jack, it turns out my issue this morning was Streamlabs. Streamlabs sucks. I finally was like, maybe that's the issue. I went over to the Streamlabs Reddit, and it seems tons and tons of people are having issues with it. I mean, it doesn't look bad, it just looks different. Yeah. So, I'm now streaming with something called Meld Studio. We'll see how it goes. And then maybe this weekend I'll finally just set up all the what do you call them, for OBS, the plugins, because I need to multi-stream, and that seems to be a difficult thing to set up when you don't have Streamlabs. Yeah, I was gonna say you can just do it through OBS. Yeah, I started doing it through OBS, and I was trying to set it up. I was running into some minor issues, and I was kind of just getting frustrated. It took me like all day to get a new software set up. And somebody on Reddit had recommended this Meld Studio and said it comes with multi-streaming built in. So I think I'll use it for tonight. I'll use it for tomorrow's CK3 stream. And then this weekend I'll really sit down and figure out OBS. And then I'll try that next week and I'll see which one's better and then go with it. But one thing's for certain, I am done with Streamlabs. I can tell you that. So Munster... Oh, am I crazy, or is this go to capital button new? Because I feel like I always want to, like, when I bring up a country, I want to go to the country. Yes, that's what I thought. It is new. This, I love this. It's just little things like this. Go to capital. Oh my god. Oh, we've been informed that our diplomat in Utrecht has been discovered while building a spy network. Oh no. Ah, but we got our one diplomat, so... Yeah, we got an alliance with England. Our proposal to England was accepted. Holland has cemented an alliance with England. So, not only do we have that, but we can now lower the diplomatic spending here. Alright, so that will be helpful. That will be very helpful. Let's see. Their liberty desires... Oh, no. That's Zealand. Okay, theirs is at 46. So when we get another... when we get another diplomat, what we can do is we can support loyalists, and that will help us. We got a lot of... Oh, No, we are actually over our diplomatic capacity. Doesn't it usually pop something up here to tell me that? Oh, too many relations. There it is. Okay, so we're going to have to bump up the diplomatic spending. Ooh, I don't know if we're going to... We need more diplomatic capacity. We're losing 16% crown power from this. Alright, let's figure this out. I'm good, Ham. How are you? Just finishing up some editing. Very nice. But we'll be with you fully shortly. Excellent, excellent. I know the feeling. Have editing, and editing. That's what I wanted to do today, but instead I had to find and then set up some new streaming software. Can you tell I'm annoyed by Streamlabs failing me? Yeah, let's lower the fort maintenance for now. Alright, so we can call the Landag. If something could get us more diplomatic capacity, that would be great. Bolstered crown power. This will make up for the crown power we're losing for being over diplomatic capacity. So that's not so bad. Getting a new character would be nice, but... Oh, well, actually, they have good military there. Yeah, no. We gain 5 diplomats. We gain reputation. Rush of merchants. Burgers trade capacity. That's not so bad. Promote castle works. Nah, we don't. No fortification maintenance down. Sponsor cathedral. So, bolster the government would be nice, because we'll get this plus 20% crown power, which will make up for the 16% we're losing for being over our diplomatic capacity here. You know, we could try to just annex Frisia. We're not getting a lot of money from them. We're getting 0.04. It might be worth it to just annex them. The problem is we need to get them to 150 relations. And they don't care for us right now, but we're working on it. So, yeah, so we're going to go with bolster the government. It's a bit of an uphill climb, though. Support for traditional economy. Really? You guys gotta do that to me? I mean, we need it. Support for individualist values. Okay. Contain professional army. Nope. As much as I want that 10%. We enact a closed borders policy. Ugh. Both of those suck. So, I guess we're just going to hope we get an event that gets us over 50%. Damn. Well, damn. Alright. Alright, what do we got here? The occasional hostilities that erupt between our opposing military schools have become more frequent as of late. If we do not intervene soon, we risk further disunity within our armed forces. So change societal values towards offensive. Yeah, I kind of want to go towards defensive right now. Oh, we get 5 army tradition. That's not so bad. Where are we though? We're 7 towards offensive and gaining towards defensive. Yeah, let's just take this. All right. Oh, so we now have manpower. So we can, I would like to get camp follower, because we ran into an issue during that war. So we're going to make that. How are we here now? Alright, we at least have +1 on the maritime presence. So when it comes to trade advantage, so we're 2nd. So that's good. We've got to make sure we try to keep it that way. It seems that the Landtag members in Amsterdam have finally realized how beneficial the currently debated proposal would be to them if it passed. Their support for our cause is most welcome. Yes, here we go. +5. And we get 5 prestige. So at least we're over 50%. Bratislav Bereslavich, a potential exile in the Kingdom of Serbia, has appeared at our court. He is offering his services to the Hollandish monarchy in return for protection from the Serbian king, should we take him in. Oh, look at this guy. And we're about to get an army, a standing army. So we'll have somebody to be a general. So his services will be very useful. Oh, and we'll get 10 prestige. Oh, we'll get 10 prestige out of it, and we'll be at, we'll be at 24. We need 25 to possibly become a duchy. But we'll take them. Oh, man. I mean, we also need a lot of money to become the duchy, so it's not like we can do it, but... There we go, there we go. Bratislav, you are our new general. So we've got some camp followers. Bratislav Bereslavich is thankful for being granted asylum in the Hollandish court. However, he has recently drawn attention to the fact that there are many other Serbian notables in his position. Men of great wisdom and influence, he insists. It could be useful to allow them to join our court should we wish to step up our opposition to Serbian ambitions. Yeah, let's take them. Let's take them in. So... we actually can afford more people, more soldiers here. Maximum RGO size. See, I wouldn't mind having 1 horseman each for the flanks the next time we gotta raise this army. So this will take 8. Yeah. What about the regular horsemen? 8. 10. Oh, man. 10. Okay. So, we'll only be able to afford 1 unit. So it might be worth maybe just getting some archers. We'll get 500 units out of it. Horn changes stance in debate. It seems that the Landtag members of Horn have finally realized how beneficial the currently debated proposal would be to them if it passed. Their support for our cause is most welcome. Oh, yes. So we get 5 there. We are over what we need. Alright, let's slow it down for a second here. Because this would be very helpful if we could become a duchy. So what we need, along with 106 ducats, which is going to take some time, we need to get a ducal rights from the Holy Roman Emperor. I always find this, for some reason, to be the most difficult thing to find in the UI. I can never remember exactly where it is. See, I just thought it's on the Holy Roman Emperor, but maybe not. Here we go, yeah. Imperial actions. So ask for ducal rights. We need at least one positive reason. Oh my god, come on, tooltip. So their base value is negative 100. They don't have... He doesn't have a very high opinion of us. That could be why. Alright, so maybe that's what we'll do here. I could have been doing this before. Let's improve opinion. I mean, we could always use a high opinion from the Holy Roman Emperor Ludwig IV. Now the question is, will we get enough ducats, hold on to enough prestige, and increase our opinion in enough time? Average Paradox player. If war is so bad, why it benefits me so much? I know, right? It's so true. You make a good point. Oh yeah, where are we with professional armies? 42%. Not so bad. We're moving along. Oh, we don't need to be improving opinion. Oh wait, what did I just say okay to? I thought it was this. Oh, the Landtag agrees. Okay, there we go. So for 10 years, we're getting plus 20% crown power. Excellent. Now, we could try to annex Zealand. Problem is, we're actually getting a decent amount of money from them, 0.85. Oh, we're getting 0.1 from Frisia now, so it's going up. Like, barely anyone plays with a pacifist faith in CK3 or focus on peaceful marriage inheritance, at least not much compared to war. There's, like, just a few videos of people actually being pacifists. Now you make me think of future videos to do, at least for Victoria 3. Any plans to take Ulrich soon? Well, now that we have England on our side, this would be so beneficial to us. The problem is they discovered our spy, so we weren't able to fabricate. We weren't able to fabricate a casus belli. Oh, create a casus belli. Oops. Hold on. Let's take a look real quick. What would this cost us? Yeah, we can't really do any of this stuff. So, trade conflict. We're not embargoed by them. Yeah, we can't get a... Well, he's not excommunicated. Disrupt trade. We don't have any privateers. Yeah, no privateers. Same in this game where most never try focusing on peaceful annexation royal marriages, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose I could try to get one of my kids married to one of them. See, I guess, though, that's the problem, is that takes so much longer to do. And if we were to do no casus belli... Yeah, 59.85 stability, which we don't have. So we can't really go to war with them yet. If you were in the previous patch, it would be a miracle to be alive at this point. Yeah, I know, right? It's true. 1345, and here we are. Amazing. We now got Big Daddy England helping us, though. with that alliance. We're missing wool. Oh, not anymore. Alright, so I would like to, I guess, build some archers then. Oh. The price of this stuff just jumped up. Oh, no, you know, the camp followers are cheap. I don't think I ever looked at the actual price of this stuff. Okay, so maybe not so much. Okay. Ah, right. We have received the right to become a duchy in the Holy Roman Empire. We were given ducal rights. Problem is we don't have the money. Oh, we did. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We just did. Oh, the Duchy of Holland. They gave it to us. Yes, we are now Duke Guillermo IV de Vesnes. Woo, woo. There we go. And now we're not over our diplomatic capacity. Very, very nice. We are now the Duchy of Holland. Bask in the glory. Basically, the problem is Paradox makes war rewarding and peace so unrewarding and boring. Almost every player is a total warmonger, even if it's not as easy as invading and coring in a decade. Well, I would say, though, in Victoria 3, the infamy penalties really become bad if you are like a total warmonger. Like, you can take one place, but eventually everybody's gonna like stack on top of you. So I think Victoria 3, there's a little bit of a check. Now this one too, there's a little bit of a check. I mean, if we were not able to get an alliance with England, that that diplomatic organization was probably going to attack us, which would be pretty bad. Oh, we can make them... Let's make them a rival. Because before the 1.1 patch, I had... A lot of times when I would play as Holland, I would take Frisia, and then everybody would just come attack me because they were pissed at me. So I think it depends on the country you're playing. If you're one of the major powers of the world, it's a little less consequences. You plan staying Catholic or eventually turning Protestant and try to flip religion, Holy Roman Empire? I don't have any specific plans on it yet. I suppose, though, at some point I might. We will see. We will see. Vicky 3 always felt like the infamy system focuses you into... wait, WC way more than other Paradox systems. Wait, WC focuses you into... Oh, World Conquest, sorry. Yeah. forces you into world conquest. Oh, interesting. Well, see, I guess the thing is, like, I generally don't play as the great powers very much. It is true when you're one of the great powers, the infamy is just a number. But when you play as smaller nations, when you really start to risk the incursion of the great powers, it's much more of a consequence. So I guess, yeah, it depends on which country you are. In matters of faith, we are second to none. Our support for our religion and the devotion we show impresses people around us. Alright, alright. We got more prestige here. Once I get high in infamy, I just keep killing. When I have high antagonism, I get annoyed with cleanup. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like in Vicky 3, if you get the high infamy, if you can fend everybody off, but you start to get a lot of those cut down to size Diplo plays. And so that's why I think if you're a great power, not as much of a consequence. But let's say you're a country like let's see. Let's say you're playing as like Mexico and you wanted to expand. There comes a point where like the United States specifically and other great powers are going to be like, nah, you can't do that anymore. Now, the antagonism in this game, I haven't played with smaller countries as much yet. So, this one I need to... Oh, here we go. So now we can lower that down. Infamy in Victoria doesn't exactly work perfectly because you can be a warmonger for your area. Yeah, but some great powers or small should really care if you're attacking their enemies or areas out of interest. Yeah, plus things like liberating countries still don't generate infamy, right? Yeah, they don't. Because if they still don't, they should be upsetting the balance of power. It was a big no back then. It was a big no back then, even while using liberation. I think they're actually on their way to doing something like that with their whole new global journal entry system, so that it will get other countries, certain things will get other countries around the world involved. Because I do feel like the global journal entry thing is a step towards getting a World War I mechanic. And I feel like any type of World War I mechanic will also include any type of smaller skirmishes to bring the rest of the world into these smaller type of skirmishes. That's my guess on it. Alright. So we're still hiring up here. How are we doing with the fine cloth? Let's take a look at it in the market. Okay. Now, I also wouldn't mind moving the capital, but I feel like... Oh, we could do it. If we had the money. Oh. Uh-oh. Disturbing news has reached us from Kaipata as we recently received the following report from there. Alas, our ships enter the port, but of 1,000 sailors, hardly 10 are spared. We reach our homes, our kindred and our neighbors come from all parts to visit us. Woe to us, for we cast at them the darts of death. While we spoke to them, whilst they embraced us and kissed us, we scattered the poison from our lips. Going back to their homes, they, in turn, soon infected their whole families, who in 3 days succumbed and were buried in one common grave. Priests and doctors visiting the sick returned from their duties ill, and soon were outnumbered with the death. Oh, death, cruel, bitter, impious death, which thus breaks the bonds of affection and divides father and mother, brother and sister, husband and wife. Lamenting our misery, we feared to fly, yet we dared not remain. I love the response. Rats. Alright, we got the Black Death. Yeah, actually what we could use is a hospital. That also, I don't think we have the money for. Yeah, we need 150. What if we took a loan out for it? How much? Yeah, we'd have to take quite a loan for that. Hey, Robert Murphy. Hello, hello. How are you? How are you? Good to see you. Welcome in. How's it going? All right. So, what is our wealth here? Good. And are you going to increase legitimacy? We're trying. We're trying. We're going up slowly. So we're good on that. I'm more concerned with the prestige. I'm more concerned with the prestige. I wish we could invite an artist in here, but we can't. Oh, you know, we never had our guy here adapt to the local culture. Now that we're a duchy, we can afford the loss of 20 prestige. Yeah, yeah. No, I know. We could increase the cost of court. But, I mean, I'm good with an increase of 0.1 right now, because I'd rather take the income. We're at 73, which is pretty high. You know, obviously 100 would be great, but going up by 0.1 right now, I think is where we'll stay, because I would rather start building buildings to increase our tax base. Yeah, let's adopt to the local culture. But the real question is, what is the best thing to build next here? Oh yeah, okay, a spinner's guild. This would actually help quite a bit. What is cloth in our market? Oh, well, cloth is actually pretty cheap. So, what does it say in here? Yeah, each additional level will be 0.19 to the wealth of the location, generating 0.06 in taxes. Will you join a foreign order of chivalry? I mean, possibly. It's not high on the list right now, but I wouldn't say no to it. Stud farm. What are horses in the market? Yeah, they're also pretty cheap. It only takes one diplomat. Yeah, we'll, I mean, we'll look into it in a little bit. We just have some bigger plans to take care of here. Liquor. Yeah, liquor's also cheap. What's expensive in our market? Yeah, fruit. Oh yeah, that's true. We could use actually a fruit orchard. Our people need it. And fur. Uh-oh. Ah, God. Your Grace, the Kingdom of France declared war upon the County of Hainaut, with whom You are in a union. This union is always the bane of my existence. We are sworn to aid. But I don't know if we can bring England into this. Try paying them off. Yeah. That might be the way. Yeah, we don't have an option here. So they have a show superiority thing here. Oh, they would like us to annul that treaty. See, it's too bad we can't be like, nope, we don't honor the treaty. Wait, can we pay them off to get out of this? I don't know that we can. Because I would like to just say, go ahead, take them. Can you try paying them off? It's a possibility. Where in what menu would that be a possibility for us here? You mean like this? Yeah, I'm surprised that's all it is. I don't think we can pay them off. Yeah, the most we can get is negative 30 here. I'm surprised, though, I can't do something here. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to pay them off. Without giving up significant amounts of other things. Alright, well, we do have to take a quick 90-second break here. Pay homage to our ever-loving gods of ads. And so... while I refill my drink, maybe inspiration will hit me. Hold on a second here. Yeah, so 90 seconds, and we will be right back. Alright, and we're back. And we're back. Alright, yeah, so... So here's what we're gonna do. We very well might lose Zealand. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna call up the levies. Can we afford any mercenaries? Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a very small amount of mercenaries. Yeah, so just 500 archers. Okay. It's going to be some time before they get to us, so we could hold off on that. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to camp in Den Haag here. Because we do have a bit of an advantage in the wetlands. There is an attacker penalty. And they have a movement penalty. And then, oh, and then we're going to put these guys back in port. Because I don't want your little 4 boaty boats trying to take anybody on. Now, maybe at some point here... Yeah, we're not going to be able to get England in this, even though we have an alliance. Oh, do they have a truce right now? Is that it? Ah, that's what it is. Damn, for another 6 years. Alright. One of our provincial governors has figured out that under our current decentralized policies, he could go into business for himself. The fact that the army he has managed to raise is way too small to support such a claim does not seem to worry him much. Oh, no, we're not taking less control. Yeah, we'll do this. Alright. So you come down here. Join up with the other guys. Oof. Yeah, so they're gonna take Zealand. They'll probably take that off of us. I'll make you guys the first army again. And then you stay level. Yeah, no, we don't want to scorch earth our own capital. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. Yeah, reminder to pick off small armies. If they come up here, I want to stay parked where we are. Oh, we also, oh, fort maintenance is up. Okay, good. Damn. And we were improving relations with you guys. What jerks. Now, if we can get up to... How much money are we actually going to try to save up for? Yeah, this is... That's like 80 per. This is like 60. Well, we could try to build our own unit, actually. We're not going to be able to get a mercenary, but if we start building now... Oh no, that's right, we still can't afford. Yeah, if we could afford to build the unit, we could afford to get the mercenary army. Okay. Man, there we go. Good night. Oh, just passing through? Wait, what do you mean we have unraised? Oh, the naval levies. Yeah, we don't need the naval levies. So we're going to hold on to our money for now. Oh, they're going up here. I mean, if they want to take that off of us, by all means. Alright. Are they going to... Let's see where these guys end up going. Are they all going up to Frisia? That is interesting. You guys can do what you want up there. We're not getting any money from those guys. Oh. Don't like the look of those guys. Are they coming this way? Yep, they are. That was a mistake. I should have just stayed home like my original plan was. Not a smart move, and we're the attacker. Alrighty, I'm back. Had it on in the background, and you're at war. Yep. Yep, and I made a mistake. I should have stuck to my plan. Yeah, we lost. Erg. But we'll come back down here. Too bad what was the initial plan? That I was just going to stay parked in our capital here because we have an advantage in this spot because of the wetlands. Attackers will get a +1 penalty. And they have increased movement cost. So I was just going to park here and wait for somebody to attack us there. Problem is, I shouldn't have gone there. We were the attacker in this area. So we got a +1 penalty. I don't know what I was thinking on that. But... Oh, wow. No, that's a lot of... Oh! No, this is me asking them for money. You know, I should have gotten out of that union. I know that union is always trouble. What is this? Oh, return a location to them. See, there's nothing they really want from us. I don't know why I can't just offer the... They clearly want Frisia. Why can't I just give that to you? Oh, they would end up with too much antagonism. Alright, now... Yeah, we can't even get 200 horsemen here. Hey, Joe! What's up, what's up? My chill time on YouTube has activated. Thank you for streaming. Oh, thank you for stopping by, my friend. Good to see you, as always. Newborns, oh, and feeding every 2 hours from to half a third. Oh, man, my friend. That is rough. Yeah, those... You're in the trenches. You're in the trenches. It does get better eventually, though, but it doesn't help you right now. Man, well, I'm so glad, then, that you decided to join us here. I appreciate it. How's it going? How's the new little one going? All's well, I hope. What was the... How long was that truce that they have? 52. So like 5 more years. See, the other problem is here. I wish we could be building things. Can we vote on this? No. Oh, but if it passes, we get estate satisfaction equilibrium. See, I feel like just getting negative, or getting 10 off of the war score for getting rid of our treaty with England is so worthless. What if I just went up and defeated this guy? No. Because I don't want them to hold our capital or any of our land. See, it does kind of seem like because of the attacker penalty and us just parking an army here, so far they've been steering clear of us. So this might be the way to go. They'll probably be able to take Frisia in the peace treaty because they're probably going to hold all this. Oh. Nope. There it comes. Diplomacy between nations is often affected by random factors on both sides, involved in ways that are beyond the ability of the diplomatic corps of either state. With the ever-changing vicissitudes of our relations with our neighbors shifting even more swiftly than usual, our diplomats are finding it difficult to keep up. Well, we don't need more diplomats. Every neighbor country gains 20 opinion of us. Okay, we could use that. Everybody's kind of pissed with us anyway. The Black Death, the killer of mankind, the punishment for our sins, has arrived inside our country. What can we do other than pray? Oh, how much... Hold on. How much did that hospital was that going to cost us? $136. We're actually not so far off from building it. We could take a loan right now and get it. Take out a loan at 1001. Interest rate of 9%. Let's take it. So the interest is 0.7, 0.15. All right. So let's build one in Amsterdam. It is going to take us a year. Move court into hiding. This will reduce the risk that anyone in the court will die from the plague. This, however, will make the Pops think we have abandoned them to their fate. Yeah, so we just lose some estate satisfaction equilibrium. It'll cost 10 stability. Yeah, let's do it. Control the food market. Segregate the infected. So the estates will lose satisfaction. We'll get plus 15% disease resistance. We gain expel the sick until the end of the game. Whoa. You can build the pest house. Yeah, we don't need to do any of this yet. Build disease resistant build. Yeah. Oh, and what does this do? Yeah, we don't do that. So maybe we'll segregate the infected. Because we can afford to lose estate satisfaction a little bit here. Although, we get this until the end of the game. Burger, estate satisfaction equilibrium -5 until the end of the game. It has to be until this is done. I think we'll do that. Okay. What are your options on the best schools in New York City for kids from your perspective? Without getting personal to protect your end, I hear Waldorf and Grayson. I mean, yeah, those those schools are supposed to be great, but the private schools are so incredibly expensive. So a friend of mine sent her kids to a private school here in the city, and she always told me, oh, they got, oh, here we go. So she got a bit of a scholarship, right? Now, when my daughter was applying for, look at that, we won. Oh, look at that, and we just got +5 estate satisfaction equilibrium from Catholicism here to counteract what we just did. Oh, now they're gonna wipe us out. And so when my daughter was applying for 3K, we applied, and unfortunately it was during COVID, so I think the financial aid person was out. But we did it, and we applied, and my daughter got in, and the financial aid person wasn't getting back to us, so we got the bill for what my daughter's first year of 3K would be, and it was going to cost us $35,000 for the year. And I was like, you have got to be kidding me. Like, it's a college tuition for 3K, which is still kind of daycare. So we ended up going the public school route, and it turns out we have a really great public school near us, and I love it. I absolutely love our public school. It's got a nice progressive education. It's got a wonderful principal, and everything kind of trickles down from there. So, there's a lot of options when it comes to public schools in New York City, because you can go to any school in the city that you want. You just have to apply to it. It's kind of like applying to colleges. But luckily, we kind of lucked out. We got a good public school in our neighborhood here. So that's what I do. On the shores of Dordrecht, a ghost ship has washed ashore. This merchant vessel arrived one night and has remained there ever since, untouched by the locals. The townsfolk are too afraid that the vessel may be infested by the plague to approach it. The contents and remains of the crew remain intact. They've asked the duchy to burn the ship for safety. We gain 15 weaponry, but we get the plague. Yeah, just burn the ship. Damn. So we ended up getting attacked anyway. Did they not even take these lands down here? I'll tell you, whatever they take from us, when England goes to war with them, I'm joining in and gonna hopefully get it back. Unless they force me to get rid of that treaty. Don't you got 100 years war to fight? How much would it cost me to pay this back? 14? Alright, let's pay the loan back. It doesn't seem like they're staying in any one place. It's like this army has no object permanence. Should I take out this navy? See, I don't want to though, because our Duke is leading the navy. And I don't think there's another character we have. Alright, well, we can't really build anything yet. Yeah, location's depopulating. The Navy has attrition. Why is that? Why are we getting attrition? Oh, because of the plague. Oh, that makes sense. Wait, where is this? Oh, this place right here. Oh, we can do horses here. Oh, I should have been doing that. Alright, when we get to 54, we'll do some more horses in this location. Dukam sitting on his throne while several armies are taking a walk through the country. Yeah, seriously. I mean, that's kind of what's happening. Okay, so they finally took that. Holy Roman Emperor Albrecht II the Wise von Habsburg is the new Holy Roman Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire. Okay. Yeah, fine. 4 more years so we can possibly bring England in. Although at this point they'd probably be like, nah, we're good. Yeah. Villagers from all around Geertruidenberg have begun to organize efforts to plug the holes in the ground from which the plague miasma originates, systematically sealing gaps big and small all across their land. Yeah, they're not far off from what people here were trying to do during our plague. The villagers are certain that this will remedy the issue, but experts in Den Haag warn that this will only harm the soil quality of the region. So, this place will get minus 25% raw materials. Oh, and we lose control there. Or we lose pop satisfaction. We lose, so we lose how much control? 5. I mean, we'll gain the control back. And we'll lose 25% raw materials. For how long? 2 years. What's the pop satisfaction at right now? I always forget where that one is. Oh yeah, here we go. Well, here's the prosperity. Let's take this. So now they're going to try to take Den Haag. What's crazy is it seems like we're the only ones they're going after. Oh, no, maybe not. They are going after Upper Bavaria. How did our organization oops, not this. I thought it was these guys that they wanted. They didn't take any of this. Huh. Now they're probably going to get to 100 war score here, 100% before they take Den Haag. The privileges of the Adel have been under continuous assault as Duke Willem IV van Avesnes has... Wait, what? Wait, when did our... has attempted to centralize more and more control. The Adel have finally lost their patience and are demanding that they are given back what they believe is rightfully theirs. Wait. When did this happen? Yeah, fine. When did this guy become the Duke? Oh, hold on. Okay. Now, hold on. Another one bites the dust. Who's this guy? Sico de Reuther. I don't know who this guy is. Oh, we bring sad news. Sico de Reuther has died at the age of 46. Oh, he was a cabinet member. Wait, what happened to our other guy? I have no idea what happened to our first guy. I definitely didn't get a notification that he died. Yeah, it was Guillermo the Fourth de Vesnes. This is the Von of Vesnes. Now, we did change our culture. Oh, okay. Yeah. Philippa, Marguerite. Okay. That's right, we did change our culture. I didn't really notice his name change. Oh, yeah, and I never ended up marrying anybody. Oh, man, okay. Yeah, and she's the person who's the mother of my child. So let's just marry her. Probably should have done that a long time ago. Let's change him to an administrative education. I wonder, does this make him... Yeah, no. Damn, I messed up. I should have had this guy married a while ago so we can get more children, because we don't have an heir. Alright, join a foreign order of chivalry. The Kingdom of Hungary joins the Joined Order of St. George. So we get some prestige, we get some military ability. We get 0.3 prestige, we could use that actually. Alright. Order of St. George. Okay. Sounds good. God, I want to get out of this war. Rotterdam has fallen. Oh, here we go. So we can release Frisia. That gives us quite a bit. Yeah, see, they don't want to do that because it's going to give them antagonism. Okay. Okay, so if we release Frisia, and then we don't lose anything, we do pay them war reparations. Let's take it. Before they take land from us. Alright. There we go. We're at peace. We'll stop improving relation with these guys. And we didn't lose. We didn't lose anything. How come we don't have a general here? But we also are now missing a cabinet member. Oh, well, we don't have the money for it. Okay. Alright, so not so bad. Yeah, we had Frisia for a little bit, now we don't. So, whatever. But we didn't lose any of our mainland. And we didn't lose Zealand, which is also good. Now I forget why I'm increasing opinion with Upper Bavaria, to be honest. I don't entirely remember the reason for that. But we might as well let it keep going. We have a claim throne on these guys. Okay. We can also now decrease our diplomatic spending by quite a bit. France has the requested food access? Yeah, how about no? You jerks. No, thank you. Yeah, we're not gonna just hide that. We're not gonna use that. Food access. What, you know, I haven't looked in a while. What is our food situation? So, we don't have a lot of food there. So we have some productivity. I don't think we can spare the food. So the province stockpile. Oh, so we are getting enough from the market. So it gives food access. Food access allows armies and enemies to gather food from the locations. Bavaria gains 10 opinion. But how long do we give them this? Well, let's accept it. I am trying to keep relations up with them. Oh, that's right. I did it because you were the Holy Roman Emperor and you're not anymore. I shouldn't have given them food access. Now we can do more livestock. That'll give us more food. Though we don't have any money now. The tax base is pretty low. Let's lower the fort maintenance down a little bit. Okay, so we're only paying 0.9 or paying 1.02 a month. I wonder how much more that's going to go up for the war reparations. Trade income, we are awful. Though we don't have a lot of trade capacity. So we could probably use more marketplaces. Like many pious people seeking a spiritual lifestyle, our courtier Otto Utrecht has decided to join a Catholic religious order. The Geestelijken will, of course, be delighted to have a person of such political standing inducted into their orders, but we can block the process if it is not part of our plan. So who is he currently part of? The burghers. Oh, we'll gain 10 prestige. Yeah, let's do this. We can afford that. Alright. Alright. So... Brabant wants an alliance. Yeah, I don't know about that, guys. Yeah, you're rivaled with France. They do have a decent-sized army, though not a France-sized army. Though we have a truce with France. I wonder if these guys will help us take Utrecht. To have a local alliance. See, I feel like though this is going to get us into another war with France. Though so will England. We have an alliance with England. Oh, and actually, so if we look at these guys, they have... Oh, they don't have an alliance with Brabant. Which country do you think are the easiest in the game? I mean, the classics of like England and Castile are pretty easy. In fact, I think Castile is probably one of the easiest ones because they're just so large. You have a lot going on there that you can do. Your biggest issue is just increasing control. But I have to say, I haven't explored the map enough yet in the game. I played a lot of very similar runs, trying to kind of master a couple. Like, I still need to try one out in Japan. But I think Castile is kind of one of the easier ones. Do I want to take this alliance? I feel like I'm going to regret this, but... Let's do it. Having friends never hurt. Now, yeah, we need a casus belli on these guys. All right, so let's build a spy network here again. Playing JP in EU5 is inherently funny because this game takes place during the isolation period. So any player worth his salt will end it way earlier and go random from there. Yeah. Alternate history. Alternate history for the win on that one. Yeah, because who wants to play isolationist? Oh, yeah, we wanted to add a cabinet member. Now that we have the money. So, Mr. Bratislav. Ah, yes. How's it going? Been popping in and out. Not bad, not bad. We got out of the war with France and didn't lose much. We lost Frisia as our vassal, but we weren't getting much money from them anyway. But we didn't lose any of our core lands here, which is good. So in the end, that war was not so consequential. So we're doing okay. We're doing okay, and we still have our alliance with England. How's the editing going? Hold army exercises. Oh, look at this. Plus 20% subject income, but that's only while it's being debated. Yeah, it seemed like you were too worried about Frisia. No, no, sorry, Frisia. I wasn't ready to die on that hill. Like, the game gives you bonuses for being isolationist, like you can see in the outward versus inward values, but most players don't care because half the fun of the game is interacting with other states. I guess, yeah, this game, because this game deals so much with diplomacy. Like, I feel like, for instance, in like Victoria 3, being isolationist as Japan is kind of fun because you have pretty much all the resources you need in Japan. And so you can just build up your economy while you're isolationist. I think it's more fun there. All done, thankfully. Nice. I can relax and watch some ham. Very nice. Very nice. Unlike me, who will be editing videos all day tomorrow. Because I spent all day today figuring out how to get new streaming software. But I'm not upset about it. I'm not upset about it. Oh, here we go. Actually, we could use another character. Actually, you know what we could do? We could also try to change a law. I haven't done that yet. For example, the mining law. The burger-controlled mining operations. Or favor the ruler. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. So... well, the new software is working smoothly. Thank you. Yeah, knock on wood here. It's just kind of weird because, I mean, I've literally been using Streamlabs since I started streaming, so a little over a year. So it just kind of feels weird now, being on something different. Burger's Mind seems like the most important law in the game. Yeah, but the support the ruler law, too. I'd be getting 30% crown power. Would be very helpful. Because that'll be... also financially more lucrative for us. Differing opinions and interests over religious and secular matters between our government and the Geestelischken have spilled over and become a significant source of conflict in our duchy. The Geestelischken are now making demands for changes in policy, stating they will withdraw their support for Duke Willem IV von Avesnes if refused. I mean, we can afford to lose 10% of state satisfaction from them. Yeah. Ignore their demands. So, we could do... we'll do host army exercises, because we'll start with 32. And then, autonomy support. We lose stability. We change... 2 towards decentralization. That's not so bad at all. Now we're over 50%. So, oh wait, fabricate Casus Belli. That's a tough one. We might want that. Ask the Landtag to approve a war by giving us a legitimate Casus Belli. We will choose a country that is not a rebel nation or our subject that lies within our diplomatic range. Ooh, this is gonna be... So we gain a approved claims on Utrecht. Conquer cost. All right. Lessen levy obligation? No, I don't think so, guys. Yeah, we'll take that. Grant a privilege. Religious Advisory Council. Take it. Alright, so that gets us to 33 there. And now we have a casus belli on them. Ah, but we don't have a diplomat. Alright. So we'll do that. Alright. We are at the 2-hour mark, though. So we do have to take a quick 90-second break. And pay homage to our loving gods of ads. So, 90 seconds, and we will be right back. Alright, and we're back. And we're back. It's funny how the game encourages to speedrun a Gilded Age era for your country of choice, while in Victoria, that's the end state you try to avoid while modernizing. It's a good point. Oh. What did I just do? Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Oh my god. I thought I disconnected my stream for a second there. Now I'm worried. Let me check everything. Alright. Hold on one second here. Alright. We're good. See, I still have like PTSD from this morning. Alright, let's speed up a little bit here. Well, actually, hold on. Let's pause for a second here. So we can go to war. Oh, no, we can't. That's right. We need the diplomat. Okay. Alright, what's going on with these institutions? Oh. So we have professional armies present here. 17% in Amsterdam. Alright, so we need to we just need to spread it further here. Now we're not getting much of anything else. It seems that the Landtag members in Alkmaar have finally realized how beneficial the currently debated proposal would be to them if it passed. Their support for our cause is most welcome. Yeah, it's too bad if we get to 50% again. In an effort to bind their family to Van Avesnes, Capetian Christian van Montfort has proposed that he should marry Isabel de Vesnes. Who is she? My younger sister. And who's this guy? Oh, a mercenary. The Adele will gain satisfaction. Okay. So do we have that guy in our court now? Okay, good. No more food access. No, we didn't get that guy. Alright, alright. Alright, that's fine. How's our logging camps? Oh my god, still not fully hired. Huh. Yeah, we're only getting plus 18 a month. Plenty of opportunities. Average literacy of the peasants. And from positive stability. Yeah, this is going to be very slow moving. Monthly religious influence, okay. Oh, the Bruges market is low on food stockpiles. Oh, you know, I haven't built... What was, isn't there like a... I thought there was a building for that. What was it called? We could build farming villages. Alright, so the issue failed. You know, we do have pretty low stability now. Oh, and now we have too many relations. right? Damn. We don't quite need to keep all of it. Nope, we do. Alright, so just enough. So we're selling food. Yeah, we could build a fishing village. Let's take a look again at... Yeah, so we're down 150 here in this province. Local food production goes up by 5% if we get irrigation. Fishing village. Oh, interesting. No, a market village. Oh, we can't build... Can't build a farming village? Local food capacity, but what I want... The farming village. Where can we build... Oh, we can't build a farming village anywhere. Why not? Huh. I guess mainly because we're all wetlands everywhere. I'm surprised by that, though. We'll gain 1 monthly sailors, actually. We could use that. So the food capacity... But that's just how much food can be stored. I need food production. Oh, now doesn't this provide food? I thought it does. I'm so positive. Look it up. Yeah, provide food. While fish exists as a tradable market resource, producing it also generates a separate abstract food value, typically 5 food per unit. Yeah. Yeah, so not a lot. But the irrigation does increase food production by 5%. What is the food production, though, in this place? So South Holland produces -41 locally due to... So this place does actually produce food. So doing some irrigation actually might not be so bad. Let's do it. It's not the most profitable thing, but I'll be happy I did it. Oh, and now that we're not at war, you go back out here. Yeah. Keep giving us our measly maritime presence. So next month we can go to war with Utrecht. Alright, there we go. I think it's time. Although they are a little powerful. We are weaker than them. Oh, do we not have our levies restored? Why are our number of levies so low? Damn. We are going to need to build a military unit. Because we have, like, nothing in regards to levies. I'm surprised, though, that we still have a low calculation despite... These are our forces in allied... come on. In allied armies, we're getting 50. God, they have 4,700 levies. Yeah, see, I think the problem is that war with France wiped out our levies. So they wouldn't join this, though. Interesting. So England won't join because their levies aren't available. But these guys wouldn't. Lacks border, but you share border with us and we share border with them. And I think, yeah, it's mainly their opinion. Although it says Brabant heeds the call of Holland to aid them in this conflict. It says that, but they don't have positive... Yeah, see, look, our levies are going up, so we just have to, like, wait. So I feel like, though, before 1.1, you saw that in this manpower here. Like, it would use manpower to replenish. A siege engineer from northern Italy has arrived at our court, offering his services to Duke Willem IV von Avesnes. He claims to be well versed in the art of building the formidable Italian bastion fort, the Trace Italienne, which our military theorists have been desperate to emulate. However, his services will not come cheaply. Well, we certainly don't have the money to hire him, though. But if we... How do you even pronounce this? Trace, Italian. How do the random events here compare to CK3? For one, there's much less. CK3, I feel like, is just constant events, which is cool, which is great. I mean, that's kind of what CK3 is about. These events are more consequential because they're less. I always love that they let you roleplay a dumbass. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, the events here are... the events are cool, but they're not nearly as much as CK3. Since CK3, I feel like, is much more geared towards RPing. This one is a little bit. So I do enjoy them. But man, they do create some decisions to make sometimes. We could really use this guy. And for 20 years, we'll have plus 20% fort defense. But this is going to put us in debt, and we're going to have to take out quite a few loans to cover it. But this is 20 years. 20 years is a long time. Although we can't use him for anything for 20 years. No, we're not going to go into debt over it. But the amount of levies went down. Now, do we have all the estate things that we would want? Oh, yeah. So, for instance... Yeah, common militias. Where was the one... Oh, Noble Navy. We did take that. There was something else that was going to give us maritime presence. Ah, production efficiency. We do kind of want to take this. Yeah, maritime presence. I forgot about this one, though. Let's take this. Oh, this one again. Trade advantage plus 15. Oof. Oh yeah, we don't have the stability for that though. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Oh, you know, I never looked back into our hospital. Oh, we got a son. Jan. Yes, we'll take Jan. Your Grace, a son has been born to Duke Willem IV van Avesnes. We are told that the baby is named heir Jan van Avesnes. So now that should be our heir, right? Yes, an heir is born. Oof, this guy's 44. He's just a year older than me. And he just had a baby. Oh, I'm so sorry. Monthly army tradition. All right. Oh. Wait, where is that? Oh yeah, here we go. Scholarly treatises. Embrace institution costs minus 10%. That's good. Improve relations. Grant privileges. Loyalty of subjects. That's not bad. Army initiative, prosperity recovery. Construction speed plus 10%. Ooh, yeah. Tribute system, actually. That wouldn't be so bad. And then what do we get here? Food production plus 10%. Actually, we could use that. A lot of stuff we could use here. Alright, so we're going to go towards this. And then... we'll go to here, and then here. And that'll keep us busy for a while. Alright, we're up to 966. Oh, I see. Yeah, it takes at least 240 months for levies to recover if lost. So we're at 87%. I see here. So, we'll see where we are when we're at 100. Yeah, see, the problem is, our guys here aren't going to join us. And so that's why it's saying we're weaker than them. It's just our 1,000 people against all these guys. Lack of loyalty, alliances, yeah. So Brabant won't join because it looks like they have a high opinion of Utrecht. And England won't join largely because of levy availability. I think they're at war. Now, I wonder... can we do something with these guys? Well, okay, so we can start improving opinion with Munster. This way, maybe they'll stay out of it. Now, if we want to expand the marketplace, urban parliament. Okay. So we could build one there. $30. Okay. So we might build another marketplace. Because we're losing quite a bit of... We're not losing, but we're not gaining a lot of trade income here. Although if we take a look here... Okay, so this is as profitable as it's going to be. What about the tools? See, it would be helpful if these guys are at 20. Because they're not buying enough stuff. What's going on here? This building is currently unprofitable. Oh, okay. In matters of faith, we are second to none. Our support for our religion and the devotion we show impresses people around us. Okay. Well, it can be profitable here. Not profitable. The Jewelers Guilds, huh? Though, now the Potters Guild. Yeah, the pottery. So a brewery or a distillers guild. Interesting. How is beer in the market? Cheap. And then a distillery, also cheap. Yeah, so this isn't very profitable. It's mainly because beer is so cheap in the market. Oh, so we are exporting liquor. But what about beer? Nobody really is interested, huh? Alright, well, let's take a look at the distilleries. Where do we have one? Oh, we don't have one. Okay. So everybody else is making it. So we could export it, but that doesn't help our Potters Guild. The Spinners Guild. How's it looking overall? I mean, I think we're doing fine. We're moving along. Surviving that war with France is a big hurdle because in a lot of other runs, you kind of lose everything in that war. So we got past that first big hurdle. They discovered our agent. So now we've gotten to a place where we haven't lost anything, but we have to start gaining something. So wool or cotton. Yeah, we don't have any... I don't think there's anything we can make. Oh, we can make sheep farms. So we can do that. Yeah, we have grassland. So, okay, so we can do this. I think we have good control here. 83. Yeah. We have almost nothing here, so... Alright, so we need to get to 49. Build the sheep farm. Although it's... oh. It's saying wool is cheap. Oh, wool is cheap. But the price is still... The target price is going to be dirt cheap. But it's going to take a while to get there. So this is not the thing we want to build right now. Jewelers Guild here. See if we can get copper. So the rural smelter will give us copper. We'll need tools, wood, and coal. What's coal in the market? It's a little expensive because it's mainly we're all importing it. Oh, we got to repay this loan. Yeah, repay it. Coal, and then we can make the charcoal kiln. And this just uses the wood. So we could start the production chain here. Because coal is expensive, yeah. Somehow, it seems like for every nest of heretics we root out and purge, another 2 spring up. Okay. So let's build a charcoal kiln here. So when they're done with the charcoal kiln... so the rural smelter, yeah. And then we can start making copper. And we could also use that for our coinage. But that'll also help us with the jewelers here. Oh, although... copper working. Damn, and when do we get to that? Oh, are we pretty far off of that right now? We need to research copper working, but where the hell is copper working? Available in the Age of Traditions. Oh, requires war bonfires. Oh no, this is only if we're in Central America. Oh damn. Okay. Well, it'll the charcoal kiln will still be a profitable building, but yeah. We're not going to be able to switch to this. Okay. So plan B. Yeah, and we can't make gold or silver. At least not yet. Now the Potter's Guild. Hey, Jack, Holland still exists? Yes, we survived that war with France. Basically, the only thing we lost is we lost Frisia as our subject, but we didn't lose any of our land. So that was good. Oh, and some money and some war reps. But not so bad considering. Saltpeter. Oh, they have, this has given them Seal of the Golden Bull. Yeah. Not something we really care about. Some provinces in this market are starving because they cannot get enough food. That's not us, though. We're not starving. But we could use more food output. Oh, we don't have the money. Okay. Alright. God, we are hiring up so slow in our lumber camp. Oh man, the people of Amsterdam despair as their families and neighbors succumb to the relentless outbreak of influenza currently spreading throughout the area. Neighborhoods once bustling with activity now echo with worry and uncertainty. Unfortunately, there is little we can do to stop the spread of the disease into our territory. Okay. Yeah, income has proven to be difficult again. It has proven to be difficult. Let's take a look here. So, our tax base... I mean, our tax base is not great, but it's still pretty much the same as it always has been. Yeah, I feel like it's just kind of a waiting game for tech and expansion. Yeah, this is true. But, I mean, there's got to be some buildings we can make here that's going to increase this stuff, right? Like... So, like, we're creating 12 wealth in Den Haag. Yeah, why is the music banging all of a sudden? That's just EU5, man. It just suddenly is like it's going down as you're just looking at balance sheets. Giving me original Wicker Man vibes. Oh no, not the bees, not the bees. All right. Tax rate is tax rate's 27% here. And tax efficiency. So we're getting 0.76 from Den Haag. Yeah, so they get 22% of the wealth. It seems as if Borean are moving out of the hinterlands of Geertruidenberg and aim to earn a living in Dordrecht. This is creating turmoil in the countryside of Geertruidenberg, but Dordrecht may benefit from in the long run. All right. Oof. Actually, I mean, the only estate we can't afford to lose any satisfaction are these guys. We'll take this one. No, but the original one from the 1970s with Christopher Lee is probably my favorite horror movie. Oh, interesting. I mean, I know that there was an original one from back in the day. I didn't know Christopher Lee was in it, though. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I only know the modern day one. So we make money there. So they make cloth. Yeah, that's the other thing. So the fine cloth. We're not exporting any of it. Oh, I feel like we lost a lot of trade capacity. Yeah, dyes have been working well for you, but you only have so much. Yeah, we did expand our dyes, but we're at our maximum here. And it is fully hired up. Yeah, unfortunately. Not much we can do there. So the Potter's Guild. So this stuff, yeah, we're not making a lot of profit here. Wait, interesting tools. Oh, tools is cheap. Okay. Oh, added maritime presence. Okay. Yeah, wood is like super expensive. If only we could hire up and make tons more wood. Jan, yes. You get an administrative education. You get shrewd. Okay. Not bad. Yeah, apparently tools are a good economic loop. This is true, except for the fact that they're very cheap in our market and we have a full stockpile of them. Now, I mean, we could be building things that use more tools. Problem is, like, we can't build more lumber. Can you export them? Yeah. See, I think that's what we need to build next. We need more marketplace to get more trade capacity. Wait, do I not... Where are all my marketplaces? Yeah, here we go. Alright, let's build another one here. Sugar. We're importing fur. Now let's say we took one trade capacity. Let's take a look at tools. Yeah, see, we don't have a positive trade route for it. What about, what are some of the other things? Yeah, I was going to look at cloth next. So we can make a little bit of profit on fine cloth. Grant privileges cost, nice. Yeah, so no profits there. What RGOs do you have? Yeah, nothing that would really be helpful to a loop, other than like clay. Oh, you know, that's something we can try to export maybe, is pottery. Yeah. So we could take a hit, like an unprofitable trade route, just so we can make the Potters Guilds a little bit more profitable. So we got quite a few Potters Guilds, right? Yeah, we got 3 of them. So actually, let's do one here and one there. Oh, we got our Landag again. We could use another character. Population growth. I feel like it's just about finding the economic loop that suits the country you're playing. Yeah. It's so true. It's very true. See, the problem is, for Holland, our starting RGOs kind of suck. Unless we can really start exporting some pottery. We have a bunch of pottery guilds, and we have a clay RGO. Oh, here's what we need. Pop promotion speed. While it's being debated, I mean, because this will get our lumber mills hired up, which we really need. Our local administrators in Amsterdam have reported that the locals have some rather intriguing ideas on how to create better fortifications. However, they're reluctant to leave their hometown. Fort building cost. Oh, so for 50 years, Amsterdam will get improved fortifications, get plus 10% fort defense. I think we'll take that. Increase opinion. Oh yeah, we'll do that. Favor the clergy. No, we don't want to do that. Yeah, we'll take this. And then, because this law, we only care about what we're getting during the enactment. So, let's change a law. So we can get favor the ruler. But what was the other one? No, not this one so much. Plus 50% trade advantage. The game thinks it's this is the most epic law deciding ever. All right. Yeah, so we can go to favor the ruler here. Alright, we'll take that. Alright. Well, I think we're at a good stopping point here. We did some good work tonight. Made some progress here. Yeah, exactly. Favor the ruler is just so good. It's hard to pass over it. I was trying to find something else, but in the end, that extra crown power is just hard to pass up. Hey, I'm deciding which law to implement. The music. Bam. W stream. Thank you. It was a W stream for the fact that it didn't crash out like everything was doing this morning. Catch you soon, brother. Yeah, thank you. Hopefully I'll see you soon, my man. So yeah, the next time I'll be on will be tomorrow night. Tomorrow night we're continuing the Crusader Kings run in Castile. Where we are doing the Iberian struggle. So that'll start up around 8:30 Eastern time tomorrow night. But other than that, what do we have going on here? I don't really know anybody else on. So maybe we'll just call it a good night. Yeah, good luck with the editing. I'm gonna need it. I'm so far behind now. I need to do some. But thank you. Looking forward to the next time. Hopefully you can grow more. Yeah, hopefully. We are on our way. We're actually doing okay. The fact that we didn't lose any land in that war with France was actually very promising. I thought that's usually the point in a Holland run where the end is nigh. And so we got past that. So we should be okay. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. So hopefully I'll see everybody tomorrow night for some Crusader Kings 3. Otherwise, have a good rest of your night. And as always, be awesome, my friends. I'll see you next time.